We often carry heavy stones in our hearts, worries about tomorrow, regrets from yesterday, and thoughts that no longer serve us. Tonight, put down the weight. Here are 4 timeless Zen stories to help you empty your mind, find peace, and truly let go.
Story 1. The Heavy Stone.
Have you ever felt like you're carrying more than you should? Like something inside you has grown heavy, even though you never meant to hold on to it? What if peace doesn't come from adding more, but from finally releasing what has been weighing down your heart? This story will show you how letting go can open the door to a gentler, lighter beginning.
The Little Leopard.
Once upon a time, in the stillness of early morning, the little leopard walked along a quiet riverbank. But today, his steps were slow and his breath was heavy. In his small arms, he carried several smooth, round stones, so many that he could barely hold them. The old Zen master stood nearby, watching him with gentle, knowing eyes.
"Little one,"
The master said softly.
"why do you carry so many stones?"
The leopard looked down, his turquoise eyes full of confusion.
I don't know. Each stone reminded me of something important. A memory, a worry, a mistake. And I didn't want to forget them.
He tried to take another step, but one of the stones slipped from his paws and fell into the river with a deep, soft splash. The leopard froze. He stared at the ripples spreading out like circles of breath. The master nodded slowly.
"Tell me, does it feel lighter now?"
The leopard blinked, surprised. He lifted his arms.
Yes, a little.
Then, perhaps this stone was not meant to be carried anymore.
The little leopard looked at the remaining stones. Some were smooth, some were heavy. Some hurt his chest as he held them. One by one, he loosened his grip and let the next stone fall. Then another, and another. Each splash felt softer. Each ripple felt calmer. Each breath felt deeper. When his arms were finally empty, the little leopard exhaled, a long, warm, peaceful breath he didn't know he had been holding. The master placed a gentle hand on the leopard's shoulder.
You see, letting go is not losing. It is simply remembering that your heart was never meant to carry everything.
The leopard's eyes softened. A small smile touched his face.
Maybe I can walk lighter now. Lesson of this story. When we try to hold too much, even small things can become heavy. Sometimes we keep memories, fears, or old stories close to our heart, long after their time has passed. We think we need them, but really, we just need space to breathe. I learned that letting go isn't giving up. It's opening room for something new to come in, something gentler, something lighter. And when you release what you no longer need, your path becomes clearer, your steps become softer, and your heart begins to glow again. See you in part 2, The Empty Road. Story 2, The Full Teacup.
Have you ever felt like your mind is just too full? Like there are too many thoughts, too many worries, and too many things to do, spinning around in your head until you can't even breathe? In our modern world, we suffer from a silent epidemic, mental clutter. We fill every second of our day with information, noise, and anxiety, leaving absolutely no space for peace. We try to solve our problems by thinking more, analyzing more, and worrying more. But you cannot clear a muddy pond by splashing more water into it. Today, let us sit with the little leopard as his master teaches him the simplest, yet most difficult art of all, the art of emptying the cup. One morning, the little leopard sat under a beautiful ancient maple tree, his head resting heavily in his paws. His shoulders were tense, and his teal eyes were clouded with deep exhaustion. He looked up at his wise master, who sat peacefully across the table.
Master, I don't know what to do. My head feels so heavy. I am constantly overthinking. I worry about tomorrow. I regret yesterday, and I feel like I am drowning in my own mind.
The old master, with his long white beard swaying in the autumn wind, did not interrupt. He did not offer quick advice. He simply listened to the storm inside his young student. When the little leopard finally ran out of words, the master smiled gently. He picked up a clay teapot and began to pour warm, steaming tea into the young cub's wooden cup. The cup filled quickly, reaching the brim, but the master did not stop pouring. The tea overflowed, spilling down the sides of the wooden cup and pooling onto the dark wood of the rustic table, dripping onto the mossy ground. The little leopard watched in utter confusion.
Master, stop! The cup is full. No more tea will go in.
The master slowly placed the teapot down. He looked at the overflowing mess and then looked gently into the young cub's eyes.
Like this cup, you are overflowing with your own opinions, your worries, your plans, and your anxieties. How can I show you peace if you do not first empty your cup?
The words hit the little leopard like a cool breeze. He realized that he was doing the exact same thing to his own mind. We want to learn how to be happy, how to be peaceful, and how to be successful. But we try to add these things to a mind that is already completely stuffed with old baggage. To receive something new, you must first let go of what is old. You must dare to have an empty space within yourself. An empty cup is not useless. Its usefulness is defined precisely by its emptiness. Only when it is empty can it hold something fresh. The little leopard closed his eyes. He stopped trying to solve his worries. He stopped fighting his thoughts. He simply let them flow past, like clouds in the sky. He emptied his mind of the past. He emptied his mind of the future. He arrived fully in the present moment. And for the first time in weeks, he actually tasted the tea. He felt its warmth. He heard the rustle of the autumn leaves. He was finally alive.
When your mind is empty, the whole universe can enter. That is where true peace begins.
Your peace of mind does not depend on solving every problem in your life. It depends on your ability to step back, take a breath, and empty your cup. Stop holding on to the thoughts that do not serve you. Let them go. Create space for stillness and watch how beautifully your life begins to flow. Take a slow, deep, authentic breath. Let the noise fade away. You are here, you are safe, and you are allowed to just be.
Story 3. Carrying the Past.
Why is it so easy to remember an insult, but so hard to remember a compliment? We spend days, weeks, and sometimes years replaying old arguments in our heads, torturing ourselves with things we cannot change. At the edge of the rushing waters, the two travelers encountered a problem. A proud, beautiful fox was stuck, furious that the mud would ruin her perfect silver coat.
You there! Carry me across this instant, and do not get a single drop of mud on my fur.
The little leopard gasped. This fox was rude, ungrateful, and toxic. Yet, without a word of protest or judgment, the old monk simply picked her up. He carried her through the violent currents, bearing her weight and her toxic pride without a single complaint. Upon reaching the other side, the fox jumped down. She didn't say thank you. She didn't offer a nod. She simply turned her back and vanished, leaving them behind. Hours passed. The river was miles behind them. The forest was quiet, yet inside the little leopard's mind, a storm was raging. He couldn't stop replaying the scene.
Master, why did you do that? She was so rude. She treated us like servants and didn't even say thank you. It's not fair.
I set that fox down at the river hours ago, my child. So why are you still carrying her?
In that single moment, the silence returned. The little leopard realized that the fox wasn't hurting him anymore. He was hurting himself by keeping her alive in his mind. Your mind is a sanctuary, not a graveyard for other people's bad behavior. Drop the resentment of yesterday. Take one slow, intentional breath and walk forward lightly. Stay mindful and stay peaceful.
Story 4. The Empty Chair.
Once the little leopard waited every day by an empty chair. It was where someone he loved used to sit. He believed that if he waited long enough, the wind might carry their voice back to him. Days turned into weeks, and weeks into seasons. The snow melted, flowers bloomed, and still, the chair remained empty. He tried to fill the silence with hope, but hope began to feel heavy, like carrying something that no longer wished to be held. One morning, as sunlight touched the chair, he finally understood. He wasn't waiting for love anymore. He was waiting for a memory. So he closed his eyes, took a deep breath, and walked away, not in sadness, but in quiet gratitude for what once was. Because peace begins the moment you stop waiting for someone to return.